Hi, my name is Leslie from Inner Shift Yoga, and this is a 45-minute full body yoga practice. So let's start sitting on our knees. You can sit on a block or a cushion if it's more comfortable, or you can sit cross-legged. And let's start by just arriving in the present moment. Notice that you're breathing in and out through the nose. Check in with the breath and notice the quality of the breath today. Notice whether it's easy or difficult to breathe in and out, whether the breath is fast or slow, long or short, deep or shallow. Check in with the body. Notice how the body feels today, tired or energetic, sore or free of any soreness. Reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Gently pull the navel towards the spine and drop the tailbone towards the heels. We're going to take a deep inhale and squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Inhale, shoulders up. Squeeze and exhale, drop the shoulders down. Exhale through the mouth. And one more time, inhale the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze them up. And release them down, exhale through the mouth. Let's go a third time. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears and exhale, let them go. Drop the chin down to the chest. You can keep the eyes closed here if you like. Simply breathe, keeping the navel towards the spine, the tailbone down towards the heels. Then gently bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of the neck. Then drop the chin down, roll the head down through center and roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of the neck. Exhale, drop down through the center, roll the left ear to the left shoulder, inhale. Exhale, roll down through center, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, inhale. Exhale, drop the chin back down to the chest and then lift the chin up. Draw the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulders up one more time, inhale. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to start with a little opening of the feet. So we're going to lean our weight forward, curl our toes under and sit back to our heels. This might be very intense for some people, so if your hips are up off your heels, that's okay. Breathe here, close your eyes. Keep the crown of the head tall, the navel towards the spine, the shoulders down, the tailbone down towards the heels. Just breathe. Feel the sensations in the feet. Notice how this feels. Our feet that take all of our weight and balance all day long deserve a little opening in the morning and the evening. Very, very good for foot mobility. Couple more breaths here. And then lean the weight forward into the hands, untuck the toes. Bring the forehead down into child's pose. Bring the arms long. You can tuck the arms around the bottom or on the heels. Just breathe here. Release the back of the neck. Release everything that needs releasing. Deep breaths. Take a moment to give any energy that doesn't belong to you, any fragmented energy you don't want. Just give it into the ground. See if you can leave it from the practice. Then gently come up, bring the weight forward into the hands, tuck the toes again, and we'll come into Malasana Yogi Squat. So bring the feet wider than the hips, turn the feet out. The heels can be on or off the mat. The elbows come inside the knees, and the palms will come together at heart center. Open across the collarbones. If you need to sit on a block for this, you may. You can also place blocks underneath your heels if that's needed. Make sure you can relax into this pose, wide across the collarbones, shoulders away from the ears, pelvis down towards the earth. Bring the weight forward onto the hands again. We're just going to stretch out that left leg towards the side and find a nice stretch through the inside of the left leg. Just breathe here. Skandasana. Low to the ground. If you need to lift the hips, that's okay. Feel the version of this pose that feels right for you. Bring the leg back in and we'll just switch sides. So the right leg is going to go out to the side, using the weight into the hands to keep you supported. And just breathe. Find a nice stretch through the inside of the right leg. Whatever feels good in your body. Then wiggle that leg back in. Stay in your squat. Reach both arms forward. Forward fold as best you can. Relax the neck. Breathe. Walk the hands forward. Lower the torso down. Keep the bottom heavy. And when you're ready, bring the knees down and we'll come to all fours. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, bring the hips over the knees, and extend the left leg back and up. Point the foot. Draw the navel in towards the spine, draw the tailbone towards the heel that is lifted. Crown of the head long, shoulders away from the ears. Lift that leg. Doesn't have to be high, but it has to be stretched. Now flex the foot, bend the knee, and we're going to do small pulses towards the ceiling like you're trying to push the ceiling away. Just pulsing, knees bent almost 90 degrees, if not 90 degrees. Really working into the hamstring here. Pulse, push the ceiling away. And then hold like you're shoving the ceiling towards the sky. Now we're going to open the hip and reach that left heel over towards the right side with an open hip bent leg. Keep the navel towards the spine. Keep the crown of the head long. Breathe. Keep the knee lifted, keep the knee bent, and bring that left knee over out to the left side. Sort of a fire hydrant pose. Make sure the crown of the head is long. Make sure the navel is in towards the spine and lift the knee as high as you can, opening that hip. And then gently release. Drop the hips back, child's pose. Reset the body for the second side. Coming back to all fours, bring the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Then extend the right leg back, point the foot. Draw the navel to the spine, draw the crown of the head long. Tailbone is pointing towards the extended heel. The leg is super straight, it doesn't have to be super high. Press into the palms, make sure all 10 finger beds are on the mat. Then bend the knee, flex the foot, and pulse towards the ceiling like you're trying to give the ceiling gentle kicks, activating in that right hamstring. Keep your frame, shoulders away from the ears, and then hold, stop the pulsing, push the ceiling away. Straighten the leg, bend and reach that right heel towards the left side. Now open the hip. Breathe. And then keep that leg up, keep the knee bent, and you're going to bring that right knee over to the right side. Lifting the knee, keeping the frame, keep the navel to the spine, keep the shoulder blades down the back. And then gently release the leg, sink the hips back to child's pose, reset the pelvis. Breathe here. Coming through all fours, we're going to come up to stand on our knees and bring the right leg forward, planting the foot, bend the knee 90 degrees, tuck the tailbone under, draw the navel towards the spine, make sure your left glute is activated and sink the hips forward. Gently, you can bring the hands to the knees, lift the chest up. You can also bring the hands to heart center, or you can lift the hands up if that feels comfortable for you. And we're just going to do slow pulses here. So gently leaning the hips forward, breathing into that hip, and releasing a little bit forward and back. Not a big movement, just really feeling this inside our bodies, noticing what feels good in the hips, how much more can it go, When do I need to let up? Keep with the breath. The more breath, the more opening. And we're going to shift the hips up over the knees, straighten the front leg, flex the foot, and forward fold with the heart forward over that front leg. You can maybe bind the hands behind the back. Keep the crown of the head long, keep the heart open. Oh, had a little wobble there. Wobbling is allowed. Keep the collarbones wide. Flex that front heel, front leg. Drop the tailbone down, shoot the heart forward, crown of the head long. Then we're going to grab opposite elbows and twist, open up the right shoulder towards the sky. Gaze up at the ceiling if you can. Twist and a balance at the same time. Stabilize through that front flexed leg. Take a couple breaths here. And then untwist. Bend the front knee, sink the hips forward again. Curl the back toes under, bring the hands to the knee and lift the back leg. High lunge. Draw the navel in towards the spine, drop the tailbone down, wide across the collarbones, tall crown of the head. If you need to, bring the back leg a little bit closer. We're going to bend the back knee. So we're going 90-90 in the legs, and we're really aligning the pelvis vertically. Drop the tailbone, draw the navel in towards the spine. Bend both knees. And then we'll straighten the back leg and open up into warrior one. Bend the front knee 90 degrees. Make sure the torso is square to the front. The back foot is 45 degrees. Bring the hands to heart center, open through the heart. Crown of the head is long. The left hip is open, but the torso is square. On an inhale, straighten the front leg. You can shimmy the back leg in a bit. Both legs straight. We're going to forward fold over that front right leg. Bring the hands to grab opposite elbows behind the back. Then lift the torso, inhale, and let's open that front foot 45 degrees. So turning the right foot out and folding again for a different stretch in the back of the hamstring. Keep the crown of the head long, keep the navel towards the spine. Breathe. Use an inhale to bring the torso back up. Let's close the foot straight forward again and fold on the exhale. Keep the crown of the head long, keep the navel towards the spine. On an inhale, lift the torso up. We're going to turn that left foot out and come into a triangle pose, both legs straight. Keep hold of opposite elbows, keep the torso long, and lean out over that right foot. Once you've leaned out as far as you can slide the right hand down towards the ankle and open the left shoulder up towards the sky. Gaze up. Keep the tailbone long, tipping down, navel towards the spine. Twist the torso here. Inhale to come up. Wiggle the left foot out and we'll come into warrior two. So make sure both hips are facing the side of the mat completely and make sure the right knee is tracking directly over the right foot, not falling inward. Bring the hands to heart center, drop the pelvis, and you can take some slow pulses into this warrior two, wide stance. Finding a vertical pelvis and open thighs. We're going to come down into Skandasana. So lean your hands forward, bring them down to the mat, and see if you can bring your bottom as close to the mat as possible. Maybe your hips are way up. That's okay. You're just finding a nice stretch into the left inside leg, same as we did in the beginning of practice. The right elbow is pressing into the right knee to open that hip. Then we'll press into the feet, straighten both legs straight, drop the tailbone, take an inhale, bring the crown of the head long, exhale, fold down in between the legs, bending at the elbows like you're doing a chaturanga. Lean your weight forward into the toe sides of the feet and bring the crown of the head down towards the mat. The aim here is to use the abs to draw the torso through the legs, even if you're way up, as long as your abs are engaged. Take an inhale, straighten the spine. Turn the heels in, bend the knees, and we'll come into goddess pose. Bring the hands to the tops of the knees. Really drop the pelvis heavy. Open the knees up. Bring the hands to heart center if you like. Pelvis is heavy, weight is in both feet. Sink the hips wide. We're going to shift our weight to the front leg, coming back to the front of the mat in a low lunge. Sink the hips, drop the knee, and bring the right leg back to a child's pose. Bring the legs wide this time, knees wide, sink the head forward, come into a child's pose. Arms can be wherever you like. Take some deep breaths. Forehead can be on the mat, the chin can be on the mat, whatever feels good for you. Inhale the torso up and we'll start this whole thing on the other side. So we're going to come up to the knees and the left foot's going to come forward 90 degrees in each knee. Drop the pelvis, drop the tailbone down, bring the navel to the spine and shift the weight forward, opening that right hip. Bring the hands to the knee or to heart center or up in the air. And you can take slow pulses back and forth if that feels good. Small, small movements. Opening through that hip, offering it some breath. Really feel how this feels in your body. And take an inhale, we'll straighten the front leg, grab opposite elbows behind the back, reach the crown of the head forward, and exhale, fold over that front left leg. Stay wide across the collarbone, stay open with the heart space. Drop the tailbone down, like you're reaching your heart towards your foot. Breathe here, notice how this position feels from the inside. Balancing and stretching at the same time. Deep breaths. And we're going to take our twist, so opening that left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Find your balance, bring your navel towards your spine. Right shoulder comes down, left shoulder goes up. And inhale to come up. Bend the knees 90-90, sink the hips forward. We're going to tuck the right toes under, lift the knee, come into a high lunge. The hands can be on the knee, drop the tailbone, bring the navel in towards the spine. The crown of the head is long. Enjoy that nice opening through the right hip. Maybe bring the hands to heart center if that feels good. Deep breaths. The weight is in both feet equally. Maybe finding some slow pulses if that feels okay. We're going to bring the right leg a little bit closer for where once the right foot is 45 degrees. The shoulders are squared to the top of the mat. The left knee is bent 90 degrees. Finding a little different opening in that back hip. Breathe and sink deeply. Keep the crown of the head long. Then we'll straighten that front leg, wiggle the back leg in if you need, grab opposite elbows and forward fold. Crown of the head super long over that front leg. Then we're going to inhale, come up, open that front foot up 45 degrees and refold over that front left leg. Crown of the head is long, navel is towards the spine, tailbone is down towards the back heel. Inhale to come up, bring the foot forward again and exhale, fold. Really opening through this hamstring and hip. Keep the crown of the head long, the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to come up. Coming into our triangle, so shorten your stance if you need to. Open that right hip up. Both legs are straight. Then reach the torso out over that left leg. You can slide the left hand down the leg to the ankle. Open the right shoulder, gaze at the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale to come up. We'll come into our warrior two. Bring the hands to heart center. Make sure both hips are completely parallel to the mat. The left knee is tracking over the left foot, not sinking in. Wide stance here. Weight is in both legs. The shoulders are over the hips. They're not leaning forward. They're not leaning back. And the hands are towards the heart center. Slowly coming down to Skandasana, bring the hands down to the mat, bend deeply into that left knee. Bring the bottom down as far as it'll come and just find a nice stretch into that right leg. Maybe your hips are way up, that's okay. Wherever the stretch feels good for you. Straighten both legs, we'll come into our forward fold. Inhale, the crown of the head long. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga arms and lean forward into the toe sides of the feet. See if you can bring the crown of the head towards the mat. But really the aim here is to use the abs to pull the torso through the legs. Straighten the legs, press into the feet. Inhale to find a long spine. Wiggle the heels in, bend the knees, come to goddess, sink the hips. Bring the hands to heart center. Really heavy pelvis. Wide knees. Drop that pelvis down. Crown of the head is long towards the sky. Remember to breathe. And then let's come back to the top of the mat in a high lunge. Drop the knee down. Bring the left knee to join the right and come into a child's pose. Resetting the body, resetting the breath. Just for one inhale and exhale. Then we're going to inhale the torso up. Come forward to all fours. Come up to your feet and just let yourself hang. Forward fold. Drop the pelvis, bend the knees, and come up vertebra by vertebra. The head comes up last. Once you're up, you can roll the neck, you can roll the shoulders, whatever you need. We're going to come to do some balances. So feel the feet on the floor to start. And then we're going to bend the left knee, bring it up into tree pose. So the left sole of the foot's coming to the inside of the right leg. See if you can bring the palms to heart center. Sink the tailbone down, bring the navel to the spine. Crown of the head is long. You can close the eyes here if it feels okay. Just find some peace, some stability. Breathe. Maybe a small smile. Stay up. We're going to cross the left ankle over the right knee. Bend the standing leg and slowly bend forward with the torso, bringing the heart towards the shin. Find where this feels good for you. It should be a nice stretch through the outside of the left leg. You can bend the standing legs to stabilize. Try to keep the spine long, the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to come up. Cross that left knee over the right. Keep the foot up if you can. You can kickstand the toes of the right foot, the left foot on the floor if you like. Otherwise, you're coming into an eagle pose. So bend the right knee, cross the left over the right, hook the left ankle around the right ankle. You can bring the arms into eagle pose or into prayer pose. Sink the weight low. Find balance here. Inhale, unwind the legs. Keep that leg up. Reach the leg back. Bring the heart forward, coming into a warrior three with hands at heart center. Crown of the head is long, navel's towards the spine, tailbone's down towards the back heel. Listen carefully. We're not putting the foot down. We're going to sweep the legs through and up to the front. Keep the foot pointed. Keep the legs strong. Breathe. And exhale the leg down. Good job. You can shake the leg out if you need to. Shift the weight into the left foot. Now the right foot is coming up into our tree pose. Drop the tailbone down, bring the navel towards the spine, the crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling, the palms to heart center. Find a little moment of calm. Strong standing leg. Breathe. And cross that right ankle over the left leg. Bend the standing leg slightly. And fold the heart out over that front right shin. Bring the heart close to the shin. Keep the crown long, keep the spine long. Try not to fold in the back, just from the hips. Find a nice stretch in the outside of that right leg. Bend the standing knee for stability. Inhale to come up with the torso. Keep the leg up. We're going to come into that eagle pose. So the right knee is going to cross over the left leg. Left leg bends for stability. Maybe the right toes come down to the mat, or maybe they hook behind the left ankle. Hands are at heart center. You can take eagle arms if you like, but keep in mind we're going to come into our warrior 3 after. Keep the leg up, reach that leg back, fold the torso forward, heart forward, navel to spine, crown of the head long, warrior 3. Stretch both legs. Keep breathing. On in. Inhale, bring the torso up, sweep the legs through to the front, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it straight. Drop the tailbone, bring the core in, crown of the head long, point the foot. Breathe. And release. Well done. Shake it out if you need to. Let's press up to the tiptoes. Drop the tailbone, bring the navel in. Just give it a couple of tries. Maybe closing the eyes, make it more difficult. Just rising, rising. Best you can in this balance. And then release. Right, let's come back down to the mat and sit. We're going to come into boat pose. So sitting ourselves up with our feet flat on the mat, tall spine, we're going to lean back and bring the legs parallel, shins parallel to the mat. The arms are going to reach out, or they can hold the knees. Just breathe here. Option to straighten the legs if that feels accessible to you. And really bring the work into the core so that it lifts out of the hip flexors. You can bring the hands to heart center if that feels nice. Just breathe and hold. Couple more breaths. And then gently release the feet down. Let's bring the legs long out in front. Drop the tailbone towards the mat. Reach the crown of the head long, the heart forward, and fold over your legs. Keep the feet flexed, the legs active. Let everything else just relax. Navel towards the spine. Lower body is active. Upper body is totally relaxed. And breathe. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, relax the neck. Keep the legs active, keep the navel towards the spine, the tailbone dropping down. And inhale the torso gently up. Bring the soles of the feet together, but keep them far, far, far away from the pelvis for now. A really far away butterfly. When you're ready, take an inhale and an exhale and forward fold. Drawing the crown of the head towards the feet, drawing the navel towards the spine. And just enjoy the stretch through the outsides of the legs, the low back. Breathe here. Two more breaths. And inhale the torso up. Let's bring the heels much closer to the pelvis, or you can bring the pelvis closer to the heels. Bring the hands to the feet, let the knees drop towards the mat. Then bring the crown of the head long, long, long. And exhale to fold towards the feet, drawing the heart towards the ankles. Press the knees towards the mat. Use the arms to pull the chest towards the feet. Deep breaths. Relax the head down. Inhale to come up, and we're going to come into a pigeon. So let's bring the left leg behind us, long along the mat. Right shin is parallel to the short end of the mat or in towards the pubic bone. The closer it is to the pubic bone, the easier it is. And when you're ready, just fold out over that front right leg. Take the spine long, let the hips sink, just breathe here. Let everything relax, let everything go. Be heavy. Use an inhale to bring the torso up. And we'll change legs. Enjoy a little pause here while I cuddle my kitty. Didn't have the heart to cut this out of the video. If you have cats, you know. I mean, who does yoga and doesn't have cats? Anyway, let's move on to the right side. So the right leg is coming long behind us, and the left shin is setting up parallel to the short end of the mat or closer to the pubic bone to make it easier. Fold when you're ready out over that left leg. And just let the hips sink, let everything become heavy. Release and breathe. Inhale to come up. Gently come out of the pose. Bring the right leg forward. Let's bring the feet flat on the mat, bend the knees, and we'll roll down through the spine from the tailbone, vertebra by vertebra, trying to feel each little bone of the spine on the mat before coming down to rest. And we'll take a bridge pose to start. So let's bring the heels close in towards the hips, but we can bring the feet wider than the hips. Arms are long along the mat. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the tailbone down towards the heels, and when you're ready, inhale, lift the tailbone like you want to bring the tailbone towards the knees. Open wide across the heart, wide across the pelvis, press into the feet. Lift, breathe. Take a deep inhale up here in your bridge, and exhale, come down through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Good. Lift the feet, bend the knees, bring the shins more or less parallel to the mat. Slide the shoulders away from the ears, make sure the shoulder blades are melting down the spine. The low back is pressing into the mat, the navel is drawing towards the spine. And just breathe here. Engaging through the core. Deep breaths. Maybe little pulses with the legs. So just pulsing the legs away from your chest a little more. We're going to straighten our legs toward the ceiling like you want to push the ceiling away. And lower the legs slightly. Doesn't have to go to 45 degrees. Just lower them away from you and then lift the torso up off the mat. Reach for a cat. Reach for the plant. Use the abs. Bring the head and shoulders off the mat. Engage the whole front body. Breathe. Bend the knees, bring the feet back to the floor and relax the torso down. Bring the feet up towards the sky and we're going to push the hips up over the shoulders for shoulder stand. Bring the legs long, bring the feet up towards the ceiling. Engage the abdominals, engage the glutes. Press the pelvis forward, lift the heels up, keeping the weight on the shoulders more than on the head. Breathe. Drop the feet down behind the head for plow, keeping the legs long. Breathe into the low back. Again, the weight is on the shoulders. The head should only support the weight of itself. Breathe into the whole back body. When you're ready, bend the knees down by the ears. If shoulder stands are not available to you, you can simply lie on your back, bringing the knees into the chest. When you're ready, gently roll down vertebra by vertebra, slowly bring the pelvis down to the mat. Cross the right leg over the left and tip both knees over to the left side. Taking a spinal twist. To enhance the twist, you can gaze out over to the right if you like, or you can keep that straight up. Just breathe here. On an inhale, bring both knees up to center, unwind the legs, change legs, cross the left leg over the right, drop both knees over to the right side. Enjoying a stretch through the low back. Try to keep the shoulders on the mat as much as you can, and just breathe here. Maybe gazing towards the left shoulder. On an inhale, bring the knees back up to the ceiling, unwind the legs, bring the soles of the feet together and bring the knees wide for a butterfly on the back. You can stay here, or if you like, you can press into the feet and lift the pelvis. Draw the navel towards the spine, just activating the glutes a little bit. This is our final pose before Shavasana. Exhale down through the spine when you're ready. Sit up your torso with a long pelvis, heavy pelvis into the mat, shoulders down the back. Bring the legs long. Bring the arms long. Or you can rest the hands on the heart. And just allow everything to be heavy, melting into the mat. Completely relaxed. Feel the weight of the body, feel the effects of the practice. Taking deep breaths, letting gravity do its work. Maybe taking the arms long if you like, palms up. And just really surrender here. I know some people don't like the word surrender, but I think after a period of control, mind and body in unison, it's good to completely surrender control after our practice. Just let the body breathe, let the body relax, let what is be. And I'll leave you in silence for about 3 to 4 more minutes. Just enjoy. Slowly, slowly, when you're ready, come back to the here and the now. Bring some movement into the fingers and toes, the ankles and the wrists. Make your way out of Shavasana and up to a seated position, or you can stay lying down. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Namaste.